Welcome back to some more RWBY Chibi Season 3, Episode 2. This one's called Evil Interview. Yeah, I still haven't made a border for this one. I might keep it. I don't know. I just might edit this to have like a 3 next to it, a little bit better, or keep it. I'm not sure. I have too many borders going on right now in my mind that I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever do a new one for this, but this works as is. Yeah, this one had Cinder in the thumbnail, which leads me to my other my what I said last week, was Cinder's going to be more of a thing in Chibi now because she's not in the show anymore. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it because I have some more stuff planned for today to do. So let's do this. RWBY Chibi. All right.
So tell me, Karen, why do you want to join our evil organization?
It's Carden, actually.
What is?
My name. It's Carden, not... Karen's fine. Let's go with Karen.
What are your qualifications?
Let's see. I'm always beating up John and his loser friends at school.
God damn it. Also,
okay,
it's
that's a good start.
fun,
I
interesting,
went to Pepper and Professor Port's
not
mustache.
too fun
He was sneezing
to see
for a
him
week.
here.
Ooh, good one. I should write that down.
Evil chart of
I
evil.
also never pet dogs.
Puppies
Not even
kicked.
really cute puppies.
Ignoring puppies is definitely evil. Unfortunately, we don't have any openings at the moment.
Cinder? I'm tired of always
Jesus.
doing the dirty work around here and being treated like a peon. I demand a raise. Also, I want a fancy hat like Torchwick.
Let me propose a counteroffer.
That's cool effects. Holy crap.
Congratulations, Karen. It seems
Oh my gosh,
we
the
have an
button.
opening.
This is the same evil layer.
You know what? Let me get back to you.
Ugh, why is it so hard to find good help? Oh, that's right. I keep melting them.
Hey. He's on the internet again.
Still no matches? Maybe I'm doing this wrong.
Oh gosh.
Wrong.
Wait, nothing! Where'd you come from? Go back to there.
Dad, are you going to inappropriate places on the internet?
What? No! I don't even know about those.
Who is Love Daddy?
Huh? What? Nobody! Everybody get away! I got hacked!
Oh my gosh, is
Got
this
hacked.
a dating site?
Okay, fine. I'm Love Daddy. Happy now? Haha, go ahead. Everybody make fun of me. I haven't gotten a single match, so you all can laugh twice as hard, I guess.
We'll take it from here.
What are you doing?
Oh snap.
If you want girls to like you, we have to make you sound more dangerous.
I'm doing this.
But dependable,
Edgy thrill seeker.
I see thrills.
yet responsible,
Yeah, I'm a single dad.
Oh my gosh.
Broody bad boy.
with a wholesome sense of humor.
People say I'm funny.
There we go. The Love Daddy is officially on the hunt. Look out, ladies.
Did someone say ladies?
Bro, God, do you even own pants anymore? I will buy you.
Oh my gosh.
Oof. You better lie about your age, buddy. And put up a shirtless selfie. Chicks love that.
Stop.
You know what? I see now that this was a terrible idea. Wait, was that a match?
Before you get too excited, I had to widen the net a little bit.
As you can see here,
Oh gosh.
evil is at a record high.
Neo.
But I think we can bump it higher with spam and online trolling.
Oh wow.
Love Daddy.
I think she's lying about her age.
You really do have the worst luck with women.
I've dated worse.
All right. Jesus Christ. I like how it kind of like interconnected between the two ones. That's funny. Jesus Christ. I got a new person to come up, or you know, something like that, or like that one teacher, the one teacher we never got to see, like that was like referenced, like I can't remember her name, but I was afraid it was gonna be something like that, like it's like, oh, you got matched with this person, and then like it kind of like anagram or something like that to like her name or something like that, but that's silly. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I liked how both stories like were kind of connected at the end. That was pretty cool. How like the first one was all about finding Jesus Christ, finding people, to join the evil or side or whatever. And then this one was all about Taeyang trying to find love, and then all of a sudden skips to or shows Cinder and like her trying to like do some organization with the group or whatever. I'm still waiting for Salem to appear in Chibi, as well as the other the Team Witch, whatever, the Salem's group. That would be freaking cool. We got Carden. We're probably gonna get some Carden stuff now, which I can definitely see them doing funny things with Carden and the whole breaking your legs kind of thing like that Norris did when they first talked about Carden and everything. Can definitely see that more like bullying on Carden's side and all that stuff. But it looks like he didn't join this Cinder's group, which I mean, in the actual show he didn't. He's just a bully. He's just a dick. So we'll probably see him doing other stuff like that. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of all the different characters that I'd like to show up now, because it looks like they're like pushing a lot more characters into the series. But let's see. I mean, obviously, Salem and Team Witch and everything. But it probably won't happen at all, but it would be freaking cool if we got to see Summer, like, or something like that, right? Just like, just throw a curveball, like, show us a character in RWBY or RWBY Chibi before RWBY does. Like, oh my gosh, that would like throw a curveball into everything. But obviously also Raven, having Raven show up, Bernal, have Bernal show up as well. Little spouts between Weiss and her kind of thing. I mean, there's so many characters. Lionheart can show up, do cowardly things, I guess. Probably have all like Lionheart, Ironwood. Have we? I don't think we've seen Ironwood in Chibi form yet. No, we haven't. Have we? Crap, I can't remember now. There's so many characters. I feel like if he was, it was just like a little kind of small scene, but I don't think he was. No, I don't think he's in Chibi yet. So yeah, Lionheart and Ironwood, as well as Glinda and Ozpin, and I don't think we've known of a character to have Dorothy, but I guess it's RWBY. RWBY and Zy, kind of in a way. But that's not confirmed. That's just kind of like a theory that people have versing the Wizard of Oz plot, the Wizard of Oz like tie-ins. Like that's like Lionheart, it's the Cowardly Lion. Ironwood is Tin Man. People early on thought Crow was going to be the Scarecrow. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like it's going to be the headmaster of Vacuo. That is like the or Shade, who's the Scarecrow. But then we have Glinda Goodwitch, who's one of the good witches and Wizard of Oz, and then Ozpin as the Oz, the great and all powerful Oz. So the only ones that we were missing is Scarecrow, Dorothy, and Toto. Or Toto? I remember a different dog's name. It's Toto. Anyways, we're gonna see those characters. Anyways, regardless, I would love to see more characters pop up in Chibi and everything. It always, every time they add a new character, it definitely broadens the horizon on jokes, that kind of thing, or like skits. With Taeyang, they added Taeyang and then immediately started doing other things with him, like the cool dad skit and this one, and there's many others. The overprotective father, like with the camera, like during the Battle of the Bands when we're recording everything, like, oh, do that again, or whatever. It's he's done stuff like that. So when they add Carden, I can definitely see a bunch of stuff that they can do with Carden. Raven could do bunch of stuff, and she'll also be potentially, if she is like a maiden, just like in the show, But I mean, I guess Cinder's half maiden, but they haven't really shown that in Chibi yet, other than just fire stuff. Like I guess this episode, I guess she did more maiden stuff than she's ever done, with like the whole like shooting fire, whatever. But that fire effect was actually pretty cool, like what they did in this episode. Let me skip back here. Jeez, how far back it was? Jesus, where's way far back? Okay, so this fire effect is really cool. Also, yeah, I pointed this out in my reaction just briefly. This is the same room that Neo and Torchwick were messing around with different skits with Neo showing different outfits and like changing herself kind of thing. This is the same room, and it's also been used in other scenes here and there. I like how they're reusing it again.
Let me propose a counteroffer. Congratulations, Perry.
I just love that. It's so funny. It reminds me so much of like, oh gosh, Sockboy. That kind of like art style for some reason. I don't know. There's just something about it that reminded me of that kind of visual. Or there's like other games like Little Inferno, stuff like that. Just like the really cool kind of lighting effects when they're on fire. But like him just running around, just like no fire's following him, is really cool. Like, and something that you don't really see very often in Chibi. That kind of like dynamic lighting kind of stuff is really cool. So there you have it, RWBY Chibi, Season 3, Episode 2. Tune in next week for some more. We're bound to have some pretty cool stuff now that Cardin's in the mix, like I said. Like, typically when a new character is added, they kind of roll with it for a couple scenes, and then, like, they get back to them later on, or add it in the background, whatever. So it's cool to have Cardin in here. It's gonna suck to have Cardin in here, because Cardin's a bit of a dick. But in Chibi form, he could be, different. Because, like, Cinder in Chibi form is way different than Cinder in RWBY form, because in RWBY form she's like all serious, and like she's like a little joking here and there when like the early stuff we saw her, but we're just like super serious like later on kind of thing. And I realized Chibi universe is before season 3, or volume 3 I should say, sorry. The entire Chibiverse is kind of in that era of before volume 3 ever happened, in actual RWBY universe. So we probably won't like if Raven does pop up, we probably won't see her doing maiden powers because it's not revealed until later. They might do something like hinting at Raven like doing stuff, but that's only if Raven's ever added in. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for some more RWBY Chibi. Take care, everybody.